Hello, hello, and welcome. We are live now here at Thunder Nights with your main host, Thunder Rosa, that is not listening to me on the chat that I just sent her.
No, I am listening to you. I'm like, it's just YouTube is being stupid and like
Uh,
it says live stream isn't available right now. And I'm like, what the heck?
oh, I sent you.
There you go.
Yeah,
I
okay,
could.
you got it. Okay, but I send you an email so that you can view the one before because this is behind. This is gonna be behind. So the one that I sent you is the
I
one that is
know.
live. Yeah. So how you
Well,
doing,
welcome
Thunder?
to Thunder. Welcome to Thunder Nights, guys. All right, we've been like taking a leave of absence for a minute. It's not by choice. It's because we've been extremely fucking busy, and I dropped the f bomb already
Oh
because
wow, that's a record. That's gonna
listen,
be some
listen,
kind
listen.
of record.
Some stuff is happening. I really want to be cursing right now because I'm super excited. Before we start on the show, I want to start by saying I went to see Snow the Product yesterday. Um, One of the most inspirational things I've done, and I told Tony this earlier. She was talking, and when she was talking, I thought she was talking to me, but I know she was talking to all her fans. And I became one fan yesterday after seeing her live. Me and my friend AJ Hearns, he invited me. He's a San Antonio musician, and he's the opener for Snow the Product. If you haven't followed him, I put it on my Instagram. Make sure you follow him and listen to his music. We're all artists and stuff. But she said something really cool. She is a Mexico Americana artist, and she talked about living her dream and like that she has achieved so much, and at this point she's just trying to leave a legacy. And I was just like, "You're talking to me." She was preaching to me. So I I'm kind of mad because I should have gotten the VIP and done the meet and greet, but I know has a bigger plan for me, and most likely I'm gonna put it out in the world. I want to do something with her, either collaboration or whatever. She was so inspirational. So
I'm gonna cut this part and send it to
and
her.
yes, please. She was super inspirational, and like honestly, like knowing that AJ is such family to her and stuff. Like seeing Mexicanos or Mexico Americanos being successful on their own, it means a lot to me, and I'm just gonna keep supporting them. Like I got their merch, that's like I spend more money on merch than on tickets. But that's how you support people. So that's when you go to a wrestling show or you like a local band or whatever, buy the merchandise. That's how you make your money. That's how we make our money. And talking
Right.
about merchandise on Patreon, all of you guys that were like, yeah, I'm just gonna do the $5 one. You're missing out. Like a ton of people got really cool merch that is not on sale anywhere unless you are a Patreon. I don't think anybody else that is on Patreon is doing what we're doing right now. So you're missing it. You're missing out. You're missing out. Am I freezing?
You're freezing a little bit. Yeah, that was trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
This was
Like I was telling you, my
okay.
computer is just like the worst. It's just ready to die.
Now you know what it is. I think mine is my internet is unstable. That's what happened on Busted Open, which you can listen to me on Fridays. Um, it's happening. So next week I'm gonna have a big long cord and I'm gonna be hooked. I'm gonna before we continue, I want to say hi to everybody that is on the chat right now. Let's see. Good evening, Josh.
Malik
Tori,
Digger
what's up?
454 just became a supporter. So thank you very much for that.
I don't know when I'm gonna return to AEW, and we are making a Patreon only T-shirt that says, "When are you coming back to AEW?" The next
It's
person that asks me that question, I will tell you. Go and watch my YouTube channel, and the answer is there, like legit. Or if not, go into like a dirt sheet that they put something that I said in Busted Open. Listen to me on Busted Open. I'm
yeah,
not
that's easier. Yeah, just listen to Thunder Rosa and Busted Open.
soy un libro abierto. I'm an open book, so get out of town. But yeah, so to what we said today, we have a funny show. We're gonna be talking about the coronation, the royal
No, 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 no. You want
coronation.
to talk about that? I was like, oh,
I
whatever.
want to talk about it because it's funny. It's a lot of funny. So our topics are Guardians of the Galaxy #3. I wanna see what you guys have to say if you watch it. If it's true what says that it happened, because I've been hearing a lot of stuff. I'm watching it this weekend with Anakin. We're gonna talk about the writer's strike. If you don't know nothing about it, we're gonna be telling you and reading why you should give a f about this
Yeah,
because it will affect
definitely.
everyone, especially if you
Yeah.
watch anything that is being streamed. And right, I definitely want to talk about the coronation because there's so many memes that are so fucking good. And then the Latin explosion, music explosion. I just give you a little taste, and then La Mera Mera music, which I know you said this is gonna be. We plan to have this as the last one. I honestly want to talk about it first because
Okay. Yeah. This is your show. I
it
just
is
put it at
very
the.
important. So we a couple days ago we dropped a 10-second video of it's a sample of a video that we did a couple weeks ago in Tijuana, Mexico, with Empirica, with my friend Alejandro Montalvo, who's a homie of mine, talking about people like following their dreams and stuff. My friend and I, we went to Lázaro Cárdenas for 3 years. He got involved in theater, and now he has his own production. It happened the last year when I received the Walk of Fame
Yeah.
award. He produced the video, and we stay in contact. And then a couple months later, I recorded the first song, which is my Mi Mejor Escuela, which is the best school, which is we're gonna drop on Mother's Day, which is Mexican Mother's Day, which is on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Oh, look at this Wednesday on Dynamite. Right after Dynamite, we're gonna drop it. Why not?
Yeah.
There you go. That's exclusive that you guys get. So this video, it was well elaborated. It was well done. Like we invest a lot of money on this. It's our first video. It's our first song, and we want to show the world that one, women that are writers are great. Reina Bosques, who is was on The Voice, she is the writer of this song, and she is my coach, and she like literally was like, "Here, this is my baby. Take it. Let's see what we can do with it." So we trained for 6 months to have this song done. It was my
Oh, it
first
was
song. I was
more than
super
that.
nervous.
Wasn't it like it wasn't like 9 months? Probably more like 10.
9 months, 9 months,
Yeah.
9 months. So we finally come in, and people are like, "Holy shoot, you can actually sing!" And I'm like, guys, you don't even know the quarter of the talent that Thunder Rosa has. Oh, La Mera Mera. We're talking about La Mera Mera. We're not talking about
Yes.
Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa is in the ring. La Mera Mera is, coming out in here. So I want you to guys to pay attention when it comes out, and watch it, and like give us feedback, because um it's a great song. It's a great song, and it means a lot to me, to my writer Reina, and to Tony, because
Oh, you
we've been
cut enough.
integrating. And I'm just gonna put it out there, like, this is what saved my life. Singing saved my life during this time. Singing and Busted Open during this 7 months of hell that I went through, while I was trying to come back to do commentary. And if I didn't have singing, if I didn't have this outlet, I don't know what I would have done, honestly. And there is I did an interview with Busted Open. They're talking about, because this month is Mental Health Month, and Tony knows, and like the Patreons that are on the higher tier know what I've been through, and it hasn't been nice, and it hasn't been all like, you know flowers and things. It's been very dark at moments. I've been actually scared of things that I felt, the things that I was thinking, and the things that I wanted to do to myself that were very nice. And I explore more of that in the interview that I did with my very good friend Dave LaGreca. I really talk very honestly and openly about how I was feeling. But singing really is an outlet for me to like show that it's good to like to change sometimes when something is not well. And yeah, singing was it. And this song is a response, and we're probably gonna translate the song so you guys can understand what it says. But it's a response to all the haters that exist out there, and and it doesn't matter if like I'm criticized, it have been put down. That I'm gonna send blessings for those who talk about me, and those who are talking all crap. I really can't give two fucks. anymore.
Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm serious. So I'm gonna keep doing me, and I know like Dan was very upset because there were some people talking about me faking my injury, and I'm gonna say it again. This is not a fake injury. So for all of those who thinks it's a fake injury, believe me, Karma is a bitch, and y'all need to stop talking shit because Karma's gonna bite you in the ass. That's all I can say about that. But the song is fucking, it's freaking amazing. You gotta listen to it. It's gonna come out after Dynamite. Uh, there's gonna be more teasers during the day, and then it should be in all streaming platforms by Wednesday.
Yeah, it
Tony.
should be up on apparently it should be up on Apple Music by tomorrow, like definitely at noon. Um, but you guys will get the video right after the show is over on exclusively for those that are part of the Thunder Army here on YouTube, and then the premiere will be right after Dynamite, so that you guys please support it, please reshare, please. It's a baby that is growing right now. I mean, it's been so much work. It's been mentally challenging, and just I mean, we're trying to make a buck out of 15 cents, right? So
Yeah.
so it's it's I mean, every time I hear the music, and every time I hear the second song, and now we're working on the third one, it's like how what was that? The thing is that Paul Rudd says, "Look at us now, look at us now,"
I know, but
right?
it's amazing because we recorded the second song. I recorded a song for
The
I'm
la-
sorry, the last match. It was a collaboration that Tony and I and the writer, the original writer, we did together, and I can't wait for you guys to see that video too because it's coming in a couple months. Because we're gonna give this song like like a couple months to like simmer and people to listen to it.
Silvana Joyce is the writer
Silvan
of yeah.
is just an amazing talent, and guys, but yes, for this, like I know some of you guys don't understand jack crap about Spanish, but we're gonna translate it. But it's not so much what you don't understand is the emotion that comes with a song. And I'm gonna sing a little bit right now since we are live.
Well, I think that internet is kind of lacking right now, so I don't know if that's gonna be good. Like,
No, never
um,
mind. My internet is
yeah,
fine.
your internet
I
is
can,
like
I,
really terrible. Is
but
everybody watching?
can
Yeah.
no, but can you guys? I think it's my image because it always comes out well.
No, I can hear you a little bit like cracking on my end. I just want to know if everybody can hear you fine. You go for it. Let's just give them a second so that so they will answer us.
Brian Crosby be like
I'm gonna spell my.
talking all this shit. Oh man. Oh shit. I love you guys. You guys are funny. All right.
Uh, they're asking me how I'm doing. I'm doing a lot better. My legs just gave me a lot of shit at the beginning of the month, and I'll get another blood sample and figure out if I can get a surgery finally. Hopefully I can. But by the way, I've lost a lot of weight, so I mean, on that end, that's working. So I should be better now. So, but thank you guys for being worried about me. I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted. Okay, Melissa, let's try this. Go ahead and sing. Um,
All right.
go ahead.
From the chorus or like
I don't know. That's up to you.
okay.
We did the last 30 seconds of the song the last time. Do you want to give
Okay.
them the first verse, or you want to give them the same
Okay.
part?
I mean
It's up to you.
it's already on Busted Open. I sing it on Busted Open, but I'm gonna
Oh
sing
yes,
it.
we put it on Busted Open. That's right.
Yes. Dice, muchos han criticado la vida que yo vivo. Yo creo que están frustrados porque ellos no han podido. En todo lo que hago, tengo comprometido mi corazón entero y está bien invertido. And then I'm jumping to the chorus. Y si agradecida. Yo deseo el doble de todo lo que digan. Y si hablan mentiras, perdonen que no duela. El temple de mi madre fue mi mejor escuela. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, that's gonna. It's amazing. And I mean, I have all the videos
Oh,
from
yeah,
all
you
the Zoom
do.
calls, uh, and it's just like the progression, how little by little you got to this point. To this point, it's amazing. And then if you listen to the second one when it comes out, you're gonna see the growth that it keeps happening. And now it's like that's what Reina Bosques was saying. She was like, maybe we should re-record it because she sounds so much better now. I'm like, we just didn't have the time. Remember, she was like, let's do it, but we had other things to do, so we couldn't get to that part. But it's like, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, I'm very proud of all of this work that we've been doing, I mean, it's only the beginning. We are not even, the music hasn't even come out yet. So I'm pretty sure that once it comes out and start having all this rolling out, and everybody's gonna be like, what the, you know? I'm like, so far
Yeah.
everybody just keeps getting surprised, and
They
surprise,
don't believe I sing.
motherfucker, is not is
Surprise!
it's surprise. So yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be amazing. Um,
And it's really nice when people are like, "You give me the Selena vibes," or what was the other one that I heard? The Jenny Rivera vibes.
Jenny
And if you
Rivera
don't know
vibes,
who
yeah.
Jenny Rivera, search her. She was. Hopefully, we can see what are the limitations on singing some of her music, because I'm probably gonna put them on one of my on my first concert, because we're working on that. So it's like so much. So, well, that's that with that. So like you got the exclusive, guys. Um. Uh.
Well, Travoris, you might see her in Broadway soon, so not that far from
Oh yeah.
Carnegie Hall.
Oh, I cannot wait for you guys to hear that song. It's so good. It's so
That's true.
good. It's
Yeah,
good. They did an
yeah.
amazing job. So yeah, so it's all about progression. It's all about working hard, and it's a skill. Like working on my voice is like working on my body, which, by the way, guys, Thunder Body is coming back. I lost some weight. I'll be putting some pictures, like exclusive pictures on Patreon, before I go to sleep. Side pictures, like dark,
Okay.
Subscribe to Patreon.
It's like that song that the new song, ¿cómo se llama? The one that I sent you the other day. It's like apaga las luces. Que no
Some naughty
entres.
pictures, guys. Some
Yeah.
naughty pictures. Some naughty. I actually, you know what? It will be a good idea. Also, if you have a song that you like, that you would like me to interpret for you, I will do it for a small fee. We can come up with something. It's like serenading you. So just send us a Patreon, a message on my DMs on Patreon. We'll definitely will do that. Only for my Patreons. I think that'll be kind of cool, you know. And que si soy fan del Fulham. No soy fan de Fulham, but my boss owns the team, and my friend boss, he got me.
He got you
He
the
got me.
Fulham shirt. Well,
Yeah,
I'm with AW going to London. I don't know if you should wear that when you get there. Is that like the are they like super crazy when they're like are they like like fans here that go crazy was when you're wearing something else? Let us know, people from England. Wow, you know what? We should have Simon drop in one of the
Simon
shows,
Miller. Yes.
and he can
By the
like
way, Simon Miller is a huge star. Like he's bigger than I am. Like people know him everywhere. Like fuck
yeah.
you,
Like,
Simon.
I was thinking about what's gonna happen in when you guys are together. That's gonna be crazy. So because there's gonna be a lot of
I
fans
think I
around.
think it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be really fun.
We
Yeah.
have a lot of cool stuff. We have a lot of cool stuff planned, guys. My best Vogue. No, that you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that. Because they don't want me to get the Vogue. Like, no, you gotta pay for that. But I do love Simon though. He's one of my favorite people. All right, so moving forward, we're gonna talk about Guardians of the Galaxy.
Well, actually, since you
Tony.
move the things around, I think we should just finish with the music, with the Latin music explosion. Um,
Oh yeah, well,
there
let
is
us
there is this thing called now right now the norteñización. How you spell it? Norteñization.
no
Norteñiz.
Norteinization.
Well,
Norteinization.
I don't know if you have been listening. Everybody here on the chat, if you guys have been listening to your favorite rappers, your favorite rappers are now singing with Mexican bands like banda music. Um, that is because Mexican music, it's especially regional música
Regional
mexicana
Mexican
music.
music.
It's becoming huge. What's wrong with you? You still your
No, it's because
shoulder?
for those who are in Patreon, you guys got to see
A la ver.
this
That looks
little
gnarly, dude.
cupping that fucking hurts. Like, so I've been having some issues with my shoulder. Don't ask me why.
Because
It's on my left side, man. My left side, I got the cyst on my
that's
leg. That's
true.
why you saw that on YouTube. My L4 and L5 on the left side, my ass hurts,
To
and now it's my
whoever
shoulder. So,
to whoever has Thunder voodoo doll, please stop.
for real, man. Like God, like I don't know what God is trying to do, but we're talking about the Mexican original music. So it's been an explosion of Mexican original music in the last couple of months. Um, the last Coachella, if you guys follow music, Becky G,
Yeah.
she headlined it, and then she brought Peso Pluma because she has something with Peso Pluma. Check this guy, Peso Pluma, Peso Pluma, Pluma. He loves boxing. This kid looks like a rapper, but he sings Mexican,
Yeah.
original Mexican music. Very popular, very nasal. He sings like this, it's weird, but people love it, and he's super popular, super popular.
He
He
was
was
on
in
the
in
Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Like this.
he
Like
was on the
this.
Tonight
Like
Show. He was on the Tonight Show, guys. Like it's incredible. And then now Bad Bunny did a song with Grupo Frontera. Then Ice Cube just did a song with
the Banda MS.
Banda MS. Then
Yeah.
before anybody did anything like that, it was Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg loves that
Well, let's talk
regional
about that.
Mexican
Let's talk
music.
about how Snoop Dogg shapes music nowadays. Because he was the first one to start doing this. He was the first one to start like, but it was just like a thing he had because he will do live on Instagram, and then he will put on like Chalino and Banda MS, and then it just became like a thing, and now we have all these musicians that want to be norteños, which is crazy. I mean, welcome. I always said this, when people have this rivalism about, oh, I listen to this and I do all this other stuff. No, man, let's just everybody enjoy what we have, especially for like music. I'm all for like the opening, and yes, I have some like things about reggaeton. So if we are moving from reggaeton to norteño, dude, I'm loving it because I'm technically, well, not technically, I'm producing this shit now. So yeah, let's do this.
Na, 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 na. Yeah, and if you guys watch Backlash, we're gonna bring it back to wrestling.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just a little bit. Somebody brought it. Who was it? Jared J. Baker. Thanks for bringing it. Big Bud Bunny was the biggest freaking star in there,
Yeah,
and he is reggaetonero, a singer from Puerto Rico. Millions of. He has Grammys. Like that motherfucker don't need to be wrestling. Let's put it that way. But he loves wrestling so much that he
yeah.
brought WWE to Puerto Rico.
Back to
And they
Puerto
haven't been
Rico.
there in 18 years. Back to
Yeah.
Puerto Rico in
Yeah.
18 years, guys. So what I'm saying is that Latinos and have a lot of power. They showed it this Saturday. They have showed it on the market, on the music market too. And La Mera is jumping. I'm not jumping on the bandwagon, but I'm doing Mexican original music because those are my roots, and I'm not good at rapping. So
Well, we'll see. We'll see if you can start rapping.
I know, qué miedo. I'm like
Because
scared.
I was with this I was with Musha is the producer, the music producer, and
Yeah.
uh, and he's like, well, this is the part where Thunder Rosa won't rap, and I'm like, oh,
As long as I don't sound like WWF throwback raps.
oh my god,
When
no,
I
those
was
were
in the
terrible.
house, I was
But
a
everybody was bad back then. Like, no, no, it'll be great. I'm pretty sure. It's spelled banda with a B, with a D, brother. Banda,
NDA, Banda
banda.
BNDA. All right, so that was the Mexican original music. It's a very cultural thing that is happening for a lot of Hispanics in the Mexican area, and it's not seen as like ghetto music anymore. It's more mainstream now.
Yeah, it's something. It's good. It's good. It's everybody should start wearing tejanas pretty soon. So that's gonna be great.
All right,
And
Tony.
and then so we get to Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. You see,
Finally,
guys.
finally.
w-
First of all, before we start talking, who has watched it?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Who has watched Guardians of the Galaxy? Mm,
Is it collaborate with Max Caster to do the rap for you?
that will be kind of cool. He
Yes,
raps
but
in English and I rap in Spanish.
yeah, but then
Listen,
it,
uh,
it will not
listen.
it will not
A ella le
be.
apesta la
Oh
vagina.
wait, no, no, no,
Something
no,
like
no!
that.
Stop.
Because he says that all the time. You
Yeah, I
know how
know.
hard it
He's.
is, guys, to translate that? Like, it's no.
I'm always thinking like if he had like a very bad experience or something. 'Cause, like, bro, that's a subject that he brings back every time.
Yeah, so
Um. So okay. So who has watched Guardians of the Galaxy? Mind Runner already watched it. Who else?
I have
Brand
not,
is
not
going
me.
back to
Josh.
Josh. Um. Yeah. Well. If I know there's been like a lot of like BS Marvel movies. I will say Ant-Man and that the what was that the Doctor Strange into the three universes of madness. Um, but this movie,
Shazam.
oh well, Shazam it's DC, so well
No, never mind.
that's a different story. They have their problems.
Okay.
They have their creative issues everywhere, but this movie, I mean, it got to me. It got to me three times during the movie. I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. From the beginning of the movie when they start playing Creep, and then the raccoon is it's mouthing the words to it, and this is my take on this.
Uh-huh.
If you guys thought that you were Quill or Gamora or the super cool people that get save the day, if that was the whole idea, no. The whole entire time in Guardians of the Galaxy, the ones that are watching, are the fucking raccoon, and that is and the whole entire time we are the arc of the story is the raccoon. And well, I mean, I'm not gonna spoil it for you because you haven't watched it yet, but
Okay. The question is, and I want to, because I asked 5 different people because I haven't seen it.
yeah,
Did that raccoon die?
kinda.
Well, you don't kind of die. You either die or you don't.
These are comic books.
Did he die?
You can kinda die. You're frozen by. Oh, you're not frozen anymore. He kinda dies, but it will get you there. Believe me, it will get you there. I think that the if you don't cry in the first 15 minutes of the movie, then your adolescence was amazing and you had no problem whatsoever, and you just like skated through high school and middle school and stuff like that, because it can get like exploitative a little bit, but it's an amazing It's an amazing movie, man. It's and then there's this other part of the movie, the graphics and all this stuff, right? Like before, we had like they had to use like really crazy colors on the comic books, and now we actually get the renderings of these ideas that the Jack Kirby had, and it just looks amazing, man. Like there's this spaceship that is made out of like tissue, of living tissue, like uh, skin and ligaments and stuff, and that it looks fucking awesome, and I loved it. Don't go and watch the other movies. Go and watch this one. This one was great. I loved it. And on the Rosa, you can go and cry for like 2 hours. Oh, the only thing is, it
I
is
don't
three
have to
hours
cry
long.
anymore. That's huh?
The only thing is that it is 3 hours
three
long, so
hours.
you do have
All
to go
right,
and camp.
I'll plan my Sunday.
Yeah,
I'll plan my Sunday for that. I'll plan
yeah.
my Sunday. What's up? I want to acknowledge everybody that is on the chat right now. Celine, she really said something really awesome. She shared something similar. She went through like 3 years of singing in theater in college, and that saved her. And I want to thank you for that. Brand Ross, he needs a good cry. Yeah, because you are sometimes a jerk. I'm just kidding. No, you're not. His name is broken. Some respect on his name. He says, uh, they're getting another rocket from the alternate universe. We're all broken in some way, but the best way about it is just to bend and not be broken. Thank you, Pete. No, I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. You know what? Lately, I cry for everything. I'm like, my dad used to say this to me when I was little. He used to say that my eyes were gonna dry out so bad because I cried so much when I was little. Nothing has changed. I am a crier. I wear my emotions under my sleeve. People know that, and they want to get under my skin. But I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes I cry, and I don't cry because I'm sad. I cry because I'm so freaking angry. And my mother taught me to be respectful, but I think at this point, some people, you cannot be respectful. You can just be like, you either shut the hell up or I'm gonna punch you in the face, kind of thing. You know, before I shed a tear because it's just like feeling powerless. That's when I start crying. So
Oh,
there
they're,
you
they're,
go.
they're mentioning Jurassic Park from Futurama. That episode is like, you need to have, if you yeah like you need to have, like, I don't know, a Xanax before you watch that shit, because that is one of the saddest. And this will lead us into our strike conversation.
There you
Yeah.
go. Perfect. The writer's strike. Like I need to
Yes.
read this, guys, because I don't know. I know that some of you guys might not know what the heck is going on in Hollywood. So, okay. Writer strikes have occurred periodically throughout the history of the entertainment industry. They typically arise when writers feel like working conditions or compensations are unfair or inadequate when negotiating with studios, network right now. Jump into the second paragraph. The Writers Guild of America is on strike in 2023 due to the breakdown in contract negotiations with major Hollywood studios and networks. The WGA is demanding better pay and working conditions for its members, as well as greater control over the use of their work in rapidly evolving digital media landscape. Specifically, the WGA is seeking increases in minimum compensation rates for writers, greater protection for writers in the event of job losses, and stronger provisions for writers in residuals, healthcare, pension benefits. On the other hand, the studios and networks seek to control costs and maintain profitability in the face of a changing media landscape, pushing back against some of the WGA's demands. The strike outcome remains uncertain as negotiations between the two sides are ongoing, which means we all are streaming things now. A lot of the things that I've
Yep.
written are on streaming material, and they don't do residuals
Nope.
to writers,
Because they were
people
not
that you know
contemplated, but
exactly. And another thing is like the market is changing, so with that, contracts are not being changed to the current times, and
they have not
maybe this
updated.
happened like Yeah, maybe this the writers wrote stuff 20 years ago, and where all the actors are getting residuals, but they're not getting any residuals, especially if they're being played over and over and over and over again in different streaming resources. So that's why you're gonna see in the next couple months, if this doesn't get solved, you're gonna see a lot of new reality shows because nobody's writing stuff anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was back in 2008. That was the first time that I realized, because back in 2008 is when I started, is when I wrote my first script, 2009. And then that was the moment when they start going into the strike, and then we had this. I mean, at the moment it was very cute and everything. They had like what was it? Jon Stewart and Conan O'Brien. They were doing like cameos on each other's shows because they didn't have
Oh
writers,
yeah.
but they still had to have, their mandated dates on television. So they did a whole bunch of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this year is different. They are not. They are not doing anything. They're not going back to. They're not going back to TV. I mean, because I think this time around, this is really bad. Like I was telling you, there are some cases that people that work on multi-million-dollar productions, like The Big Bang Theory and stuff like that, have to work like in Amazon jobs, while these companies are making billions of dollars out of all that. So yeah, I mean, there's a moment when we have to realize that writers, if somebody doesn't write something, it doesn't exist. Okay, so all those movies and all those things that are coming out and that we love, it starts out in the brain of a person, and then he puts it on words on a screen, because nobody types anymore, or not everybody writes down anymore.
Nope.
But they put it on a computer, and they write it down. And if it doesn't make sense, then the product will be terrible. And you can have Brad Pitt on it, and you can have Timothy Chalamet, or you can have Zendaya, or you can have whoever you want. But if the script is terrible, the product will be terrible. And like if you watch like the Zodiac Nights movie, please don't watch that. Please don't watch it, because it's terrible, and we should punish them for putting out terrible stuff, because otherwise they just continue to do it like they're doing with Transformers 17 or whatever the fuck they're doing right now.
Jesus.
Like what would
Or
yeah.
what's the other movie that has another 10? Fast and the Furious.
Fast and the Furious. I mean, didn't we talk about this like last year, that how bad it was, and then they just brought back another one? I was in the theater about to watch Guardians of the Galaxy, and this movie comes out, and I'm like, why are we still making this? Because some people will go and watch it. Don't go and watch it, okay? Don't go and watch that. But support those shows and support them online and stuff like that, because they get canceled and then nobody says anything. Support those shows. And right now, support the writers. Make sure that if you have any opportunity, go and support the writers, because if we don't protect writers, all we're going to have in the future are reality shows. And I'm pretty sure that based on experience, we don't want that, right? Right? Okay.
It's so funny. I have Eric Moore. That's why I started laughing. He says, "I wasn't aware Michael Bay used writers. Those
No,
Transformer movies are so bad."
no, I'm pretty sure they
Then
don't.
Sean is like, "No one gets punished for bad movies because they're all tax write-offs."
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Well, you should come. You should see the Mexican industry. Every Mexican production is a tax write-off.
Man,
Go,
like,
¿cómo era? Fresas contra trabajadores. I forgot the name of that.
I don't
But
know. It's just,
okay, 50, 554K.
oh, do you see? This is crazy because Josh Castilla, something that I was talking to you earlier before we were of the air. AI scripts may be terrible at first, but AI has a capacity of learning and upgrading to improve the product according to people's. This is something. Okay, guys, we're going to the artificial intelligence kind of stuff. Like, this is crazy. This is another subject for another day, which
Yeah,
we should talk about it because
we
it's
should
been in
talk.
movies. Which, by the way, I was watching The Cable Guy yesterday, And the scene where he's on that little, on not that little, on the satellite thing, saying, in the next couple years, you're gonna be able to play your favorite game with your friend, your best friend in Vietnam, and you're gonna be able to be watching some adult movie and this and that. And I'm like, he's talking about the internet,
Yeah.
but this is like 1996, you know. And I
Yes.
was like, and I was telling Anakin, and I'm like, dude, this was like 30 years ago, and look what's happening right now. We have artificial intelligence, you know. It's crazy. Like the chat is going crazy right now, but
Yeah.
yeah, dude, like this is insane. This
Okay.
is
So I wanna give.
insane.
I wanna. Lee el mensaje que te mandó este chavo porque nos pagó 5 varos.
My homeboy 554K. He doesn't speak Spanish, but he made his effort. He says, "Hola tan rosa, mi español es malo, but I'm going to say that my Spanglish eres my wrestler favorito o favorita en AEW. Mucho amor para ti. Thank you. And thanks for the $5. This is going straight to Drago and Bella's uh, yogurt that I eat every week.
The expensive you.
Yeah, they eat Greek yogurt.
Well, before we get into the AI stuff, because somebody says here the AI stuff freaks me out. Don't. Let me explain to you something. Like, let me explain something to you. AI right now is like a, ¿cómo se dice? Un perico, como parakeet. Parakeet, is that what it's called in English?
No.
It's just that it
Parrot.
is a parrot.
It's a parrot.
It's a parrot right now. It's just a very it's a parrot that can keep a lot of information in and then change it, but it's not really thinking for itself. It's all like, of course it will sound like something, but so do, like, parrots. So let's not freak out, but there's a lot of ways that it can be useful. It's just that some interests out there are trying not to, like, oh, let's stop it because it's getting too smart. Yes, because the people are using it as a tool, and right now it's like ChatGPT is free. You don't even have to do anything to get it, right? So
No, dude, it's giving, dude. Okay, we got sidetracked on this thing, but this is important. It gives you workout. You ask anything. Give me a workout for the week. It gives you a workout. Give me a diet for the week. And that is 2,000 calories, and literally it's like 3 seconds. Like, this thing can take people's jobs away. People like have work.
I don't think so. I don't think
Listen,
so, because it
listen.
lies a lot. It lies a lot, and that is the thing. You're gonna have to have somebody checking that it's not lying. So that's another job. This is it just keeps moving up.
Aaron, stop cheating, bro. I'm not
Right.
cheating. Well, I wish we used to use Wikipedia to cheat. Now you have AI, and you just like write a paper of 5,000 words on this shit. Hey, it's true, Brian. Brian, you're absolutely true. The Terminator is coming to terminate absolutely everyone. We don't have Sean Connor. Sean Connor is not here.
What is going on with Greg here? I believe you, but I'm still I'm still freaking. No,
You
I
still
mean,
freak out?
oh,
Or
you're still freaking out. Okay, I was like, what?
you
No,
still a
no,
super freak, Greg?
super freak.
Is a super
no, 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 no. We will have a whole next week. Next week on on Thunder Nights. It's AI coming to get you.
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna watch some. No, there is a Netflix series, I think it's from Germany for something, and it's about the AI. We were
Well-
watching it. I forgot. Listen, I was watching it yesterday and I was like, bro, this is so true. Like,
No.
it looked like
We've been afraid of
It's
AI.
like Megan. It's like
since-
Megan.
Oh wow, no. Well, see, that's
like
not
Megan.
AI. That's a robot. That's a different thing. I don't want it. Like.
that's artificial intelligence still to me.
Well, we've been afraid of that. Like the first. I think it was like even before we had computers, as we know them today. It was like one of those new world order Fahrenheit 451 kind of. I'll remember. I'll have it ready for the next episode. But since then we've been. This show is awesome. This show is awesome, bro. Yes, tell your friends. We've been afraid of this of AI since like even before, like since like sci-fi was invented. I mean, I'm pretty sure that the whole reason why
Twilight
we
Zone.
invented
Everything
sci-fi is
everything
because of
started
AI.
during the Twilight Zone. When those shows came out, I
Oh my
bet you
god, I
they have
love
an
that.
A. I think the Twilight
Oh
Zone started all. It started all. See, back then they had good writers.
yes, well
Good
yeah,
writers.
dude.
See, guys. See
That's
what
my
I'm talking
favorite. That's
about?
one of my favorite
This
shows, by the way.
this is why we have to support the writers' strike so we can have better shows like the Twilight Zone.
What is?
You know.
What are you talking about, Jason? I think it's. I think we have to about to finish the show because Jason is AI as in Iverson, not a like Allen Iverson. Yeah, no.
Uh-huh.
Are we talking about practice? No, we're talking about game.
Oh.
Anyways,
Well, I took it to the next level. So
yes, we're gonna have to talk about
that
this
was that.
next time.
All right. So now I'm gonna talk about my favorite. I've been wanting to talk about the coronation.
Okay,
There were
so
so many memes. So many memes. So 65 years ago, that was the last time
goodbye. I'm
the
out.
royalty
I'm out of here. I'm out of
the,
here.
the royalty put the crown on someone that was on what's her name?
Elizabeth II, are you crazy?
Elizabeth this Elizabeth the
We're
second. She
about to
was
go
like
to
in
to that country. You don't know who the queen was.
I know, right? She just passed away. And okay, this is the messed up part, guys.
Oh,
You
I
know
want
how
to see
much
it.
I love Princess Diana, right?
Oh
Princess
man,
Diana died a couple
we
years,
don't
like
have to go there. We want to go
decades
into the
ago. Yeah.
country. Yeah, no.
Wait, wait. The prince gets, gets with a lady that he was dating when he was apparently cheated on Diana, right? She became the
Queen?
queen,
She's a queen consort. Yes.
brother. She became the queen, y'all. Like, okay, so, y'all, like, this meme, like, is live now. It's live to me. Like, no, this is not. I'm gonna show you. It says, "To all the side chicks, there is always hope."
Let me look.
This
For
is
it.
it.
I'll put it on.
This is it. This is it.
Wow, there is a mug. It's everywhere. What the fuck?
It's a mug. It's a mug, guys. Like, incredible. It's incredible. Oh, and then pranks. I don't know if this is true or not. They mow a giant penis into the King Charles coronation. Is that?
Okay, you kind of cut it off now. Hold on. Get back to us. What they did? What?
There was a. They put a penis. They put a penis on the lawn.
Okay. Is that a fact? Is that real or is that like?
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it was.
Yes.
Was to me.
Apparently, yeah, yeah. It is true. What the hell? How did you get away with that? What? That's crazy.
What?
It is real. They did do a penis on the Abbey, on Westminster Abbey in London.
And then there was another thing. They had a concert, and where none of the artists from the UK wanted to be part of,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
but
Yeah,
they were all the Americans. One the
yeah,
headliner,
of course, of course.
headliner, Katy Perry. Don't pay me. I'm gonna do it for free.
Okay. You kind of
This
we're
is
kind of losing you again.
insane. I said, Katy Perry came and said, "Don't pay me. I'll do it for free." She did it.
Well, and then she couldn't find her seat at the. Did you saw that? That she
Yeah.
was like she was lost. Like, oh man, where was I supposed to be sitting at? That was pretty funny, man.
I mean, this family has been on everybody's mouth all over the world, um, with everything that has happened. And now this is just like that tells you how times change. I
Well, I'm
think
still
65 years.
I still I mean, you know, coming from where we come from or everything, like I'm still so shocked that there's still a like royalty on Earth, all right? Like, so we haven't really advanced that much,
No.
because that's basically a like a permission to be rich, right? It's like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna be rich and powerful because you guys keep putting me here. So it's that's very weird.
Yeah.
Um, and if we will put this into like media terms, dude, they took a ratings hit, man, because like I always was like 78 million people watch the funeral of Lady
Princess
D,
Diana.
Princess Diana, and only like 30 or something like that watched this the crowning of Charles III, which it's called Charles III, or is it Charles III? That like I because
The
it's not
third.
like he's junior and then the third, right? I don't know how. Like somebody please tell me how does
No.
that work. I have no idea how does that work.
What would well they tell you, well, this is probably we're gonna skip what I think that was pretty much it, right?
Yeah, we cover everything. Yeah.
Okay, well, with that said, make sure you sign up for Patreon. We have so many cool stuff.
This
So
dude is
many
like
stuff. Tell your friends.
they dusted off Lionel Richie to perform for the king. They gotta get him on the like
Please,
here.
please, just show up. Just show up,
Hello,
right?
is it me you're looking for?
Yeah, they were looking for him
Yeah,
because
yeah,
nobody
we're
wanted
looking
to
for.
perform.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell your friends to sign up for Thunder Rosa's Patreon. Thanks again for being part of the chat today. It was a lot of fun. Next week we're gonna talk about artificial intelligence because
Artificial
this
intelligence,
is a
not the
good.
movie, the actual artificial intelligence.
This is gonna be really good, and we're gonna come up with other stuff. Oh, we're probably gonna talk about the NBA finals because they're coming up pretty soon, and things are heating up real well, baby.
Yeah, well, the
And
Lakers are having a great game right now. I'm actually watching on the side here. So.
they're breaking my heart. The Warriors
Yeah, I
might
know,
be.
man. Come on, Warriors. Come on, guys. All right,
Um,
we can go now.
and with that said, thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you share because I know you all love to subscribe to this.
Yeah,
Share this.
we're gonna do
Tell your peeps.
some reels from this show. Please share those. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you very
And if you
much.
see this, these are some AirPods. We're gonna be doing a
A
giveaway
giveaway.
pretty soon.
Yes.
Giveaway of AirPods and some other stuff. Also, we're almost done with the website. We're gonna be doing some bundles of merchandise. So if you guys are interested in getting the merchandise that is left, so I can get new badass merchandise that is not related to anything, but it's gonna be fun stuff. You know,
And if you go to the channel right now I'm giving you the video for Tondo Rosa's Mi Mejor Escuela, and then the premiere will be on Wednesday. But you guys get it first. Así que